Hi, I am Audrey and I am a freelance branding and packaging designer. I am based in Manila and I make videos on design, creativity, and basically whatever I want. So if you're into that, please consider subscribing to this channel. I make videos every other week. So in this video, I'm gonna show you a kind of a process video of a recent project. So stay tuned. We're gonna break down everything from mood board sketching, of course, the brief. So the brand that we're going to be working on today is a brand called Foxy. Why Foxy? I just thought of like a sort of Y2K inspired kind of name. I initially thought of this as like a Y2K inspired fashion brand, but then again, I didn't want to fall prey into another design trend. So like I created my own more original brief. Foxy in essence is not just any other fashion brand. It's a lifestyle fashion brand that specializes in pants, skirts, jeans, or basically anything that your legs can fit into. And this was built around the idea that while yes, pants are a closet staple, I feel like they're quite overlooked in the realm of fashion in itself. Unlike other items of clothing like shoes, outerwear, or sunglasses, trousers, I feel like they're just something that you could cover up your legs with. So a lot of the denim brands like Levi's, Calvin Klein, yes, they are very good quality. They don't really offer anything spectacular other than comfort. I wanted to bridge that gap between style, comfort without compromising quality. Who is this brand for? This brand is for men, women, or non-binaries, probably 18 to 35 years old. They're living in the city. They are very involved in the happenings in the city. Of course, they love fashion. They probably follow celebrities like Bella Hadid, Rihanna, or Alexa Demie. So our keywords for this brand are audacious, innovative, desirable. Now let's get to our mood board. So I'm gonna be flashing the mood board here. So what I wanted to do with the logo is to have this like it's sans serif, and I wanted to emphasize like a certain, so I wanted to incorporate some kind of elegance meets modern, something a bit edgy, something futuristic, somewhat trendy as well. For the colors and fonts, I actually did take inspiration from the existing fashion houses already, and I noticed that they do use very neutral colors, specifically black and white, and one colors like Louis Vuitton's orange or Tiffany's teal, but other than that, pretty solid on black and white. As for other elements, I really wanted to give this brand a bit more character or edge. So I feel like a chromatic metallic texture is very apt for this branding. So I always kick off a branding project with the logo. You're gonna see here on screen me showing you my sketches, and out of all these sketches I chose specifically the one on the right side. What I wanted to do is to incorporate like everything I mentioned in the mood board, and I feel like the letter X in itself has a lot of character, so I wanted to emphasize that instead of, it's usually the first letter that brands use as their submarks. One, I wanted to emphasize the X. And I think it's also perfect since the word itself is odd numbered. So by using like a really central letter, in this case letter X, it really gives it that kind of special kind of attention, if you know what I mean. So now here is me designing on Illustrator. Of course, you're not going to see the whole thing because this is going to take forever. So yeah, this is me just collecting typefaces and then carefully selecting which one I like the best. So when I finally got to choosing the right typeface, I traced my sketch. I traced my sketch using the pencil tool. Right, so here is the finished product for the logo. And as I mentioned, I was going to add a little bit more characters, so I did some kind of chromatic effect in Photoshop. I don't know how to do 3D, so this is just Photoshop. And yeah, and this is something that's going to be present in a lot of the brand's assets, and I think it can make a really good, embellishment to the overall branding. And now this is the part where we build the rest of the brand elements. So firstly, I want to talk about the colors. As mentioned earlier in this video, I was pretty already sold with black and whites. So if this was a real brand, it's the products themselves who would do the talking. Next, let's talk about the typefaces. Okay, so for headlines and for things like headlines, sub-headlines, I opted for this really vintage looking, sort of a resemblance to Apple Garamond, but this specific font I got from Pangram for free. And yes, so considering that this is a pretty retro looking typeface, I wanted to contrast that with something more edgy and modern. So for things like body copy, so I found this font which is called IBM Pro on Google Fonts, and thank God it's there, because I am specifically looking for this kind of logo, but I don't know what they're called. I believe they're called monospaced. Please don't shoot me. Yeah, I believe this is the same font that Off-White uses. So glad I was able to find that. So yeah, I think I was able to hit the nail with this branding. And now it's time to apply all these through mockups, and here we go. That, my friends, concludes today's video. I hope you liked the results of the branding. I certainly did. So yeah, please let me know what other kind of design videos would you like to see from this channel. So yeah, please consider subscribing, leave a comment, let me know what you think, like this video, share this to your friends. And yeah, that's it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.